My friend went to Paris for the first time. Her trip was 4 days long. On the way there, the airline lost her luggage. Rest assured, it was returned to her safe and sound on the last day of her trip. After enjoying a beautiful tour of the Caribbean, our family returned home, but our bags did not. 3 days later, there was a knock on our door. My father answered it, collected our luggage. My mom opened her bag, and all of her underwear was missing. Earning only slightly above minimum wage, I saved up enough money to buy my lovely boyfriend a watch. He adored this timepiece so much that he would store it in its original box each and every night, even while he was out of town. During a work trip, he chose to check his bags with the airline. That night, when he opened his bag, the box was there, but the watch was gone forever. So, these real-life examples illustrate why you and everyone you love should travel with only a carry-on. Stop checking y'all bags. Now, rest assured, the carry-on carefree lifestyle does not mean you gotta be dirty. There is a secret to carefree carry-on packing, and I'm gonna show it to you now. Here we go. Let's talk about packing light. How you can do it. I'll give you actual tips. And then I'll actually show you how I pack so you have all the tools you need to succeed. And you will never travel with anything other than a carry-on ever again. Ever! So the first thing to remember is that the duration of your trip is not the duration of your wardrobe. Just pack for 7 days. If that sounds limiting, there are certain things you can do to add variety with accessories, for example. And I'll get into the specifics later on in the video, so keep watching. Number 2, plan out your laundry days. On the 8th day, usually, I'll take 30 to 45 minutes, grab a book, a journal, and just head to the laundromat. It's a great way to reflect on your trip, to get some writing in, or better yet, get accommodations that include a washer, and then you can just throw a load in before your morning jog or before you go out for the evening. This is also a great time to mention a lot of parts of the world don't do dryers. So there may not be a dryer where you are. Pack a little bungee clothesline. They're super easy to use, and you can hang up all your clothes before you go to sleep and they're dry in the morning. I don't travel without Tide packs. Each pack gives you 1 load of laundry, and they also make sink like detergent for hand washing. That is not for me, honestly. Key number 3 for successfully packing just a carry-on for your 2 or 3 week long trip is to plan your outfits ahead of time. And I don't mean having a general idea of what you want to look like. I mean knowing specifically what you plan to wear each day and for each event. Of course, you can change the formula as you go, but having a capsule wardrobe already planned out ensures you look and feel your best wherever you are in the world. Who don't want that? Pro tip! If you want to know what you're wearing each and every day, plan out a visual guide. What I like to do is find images of items I'm bringing or similar items. Save those images, upload them into Canva, remove the background. This might seem like overkill to some of y'all, but then for each day when I'm on the road, I'm like, oh, I'm wearing that tomorrow. Oh, I'm wearing that this evening. It's great. And then if I want to change something up, I can go, oh, but I'm wearing this tomorrow. Let me not wear it today. Stuff like that. And that way you stay clean, which is like the whole point. You don't want to duplicate items too often and, be funky. You don't though. You don't want to be funky though. The next item that I have for you is a little bit controversial. I know some people swear by the rolling method. Some still fold their clothes. I love packing cubes. And I'm going like this. I guess I'm going to put some packing cubes here. If you don't know what they are, they're these very thin like vinyl cubes, and you can put all of your dresses, for example, in one cube, all of your undies in another cube. And then once you have all those cubes done, you can like fit your socks and smaller items in between the crevices. For some people, this means that you're packing less and they want to fit as much as they can into their luggage. And I get that. But packing cubes are great because if I want something that I know is at the bottom of my luggage, I don't have to take out everything to get to that one thing. I just take out the cubes, unzip the cube, take out the item, zip the cube back up, and then put everything back in a matter of seconds. I don't want my hotel room or my Airbnb to be a mess with clothes everywhere because I'm gonna forget something. So the packing cubes, even though you pack a little less this way, for me, the organization makes it worth it. Before we continue to the next tip, if you want more travel hacks and free itineraries, be sure to click on the link in the description box below, and I'll also include it in the comments section. With this link, if you sign up, you can get a free essential travel guide. I'm giving those out for free because I want to form a community of travelers who are interested in traveling the smartest way, the best way possible, and I think that's you. So please click on the link below if you've already made it this far in the video and sign up for a free guide. Now for the moment you've been waiting for, I'm actually going to show you how I pack my luggage when I travel using packing cubes. So before packing even one stitch of clothing, I refer to my international packing list. This is a checklist I made years ago and it has never failed me. I update it regularly and I've actually included that list in the free Travel Essentials guide. So don't play yourself, click below to get your copy. Now we're packing big outfits that don't wrinkle easily, so I roll those sloppily. Swimsuits, throw those in the packing cube. And then I actually lay out items that I don't want wrinkled. And this is where I'm doing a bit of the folding method. I lay out those dresses, then I put the packing cube in the middle and wrap the dresses around it. So when I'm ready to wear these items, they'll just need a light steaming. They won't be incredibly wrinkled. Now it's time to pack accessories. So I'm putting my purses in first. I'm packing away shoes that need extra care, so the heels I'm planning to wear. A pair of flats I've thrown in there also. And then it's like a little bit of Tetris. I'm making sure those fit. I wear these Keds, they're $20 leather Keds, and I just love them. They're actually kind of filthy. This is probably the last time I'll bring those, but I fit those in there. Here's my bungee clothesline. Can't forget that. That's how we stay clean when we're packing only a carry-on. And now I have all of my electronic cords for charging my equipment. Putting that in there somehow. It'll work. Clip, clip. We're closing the bag now. We're good to go. Pushing it down, zipping it up. Sometimes I have to sit on it. Y'all, I didn't say this was easy, but it's possible. And this is what I do. So this time I don't have to sit on my luggage. I'm gonna zip it up with some elbow grease, with a little effort, and bloop, we're good to go. Now, packing only a carry-on for me means that I'm also bringing my backpack. And the number one item in my backpack are my liquids. See, I have my bar of soap, because you can't be using everybody's soap. Some people, you know, they don't value soap like we value soap. So I got my natural deodorant that works. Yes, natural deodorant can work. I'll link it below. I have sunscreen in bar form, so that does not, the sunscreen bar and the soap bar do not count as liquids. I got my makeup in the middle compartment and all of my toiletries in that bottom compartment. This too is a little bit of Tetris. I gotta see what fits where. I just never feel comfortable without hair glue. Feminine products, samples of expensive face creams, and the Tide, because we're gonna get a load or two in while we're away. All right, now it's time to fit the electronics in our backpack. And this is a Danny Dover backpack that I've loved. It has a strap on the back to fit over your carry-on. The case for my camera. Now this DSLR, I'ma just throw that in there. It's a little crop frame that I got off eBay. My passport. Okay. And these Norwex towels, y'all, these come in handy when you're sweating, when you need a towel to wash up with, when you spill something. I love these towels. Compression socks. Another toothbrush and another toothpaste so that I don't have to dig through. This is my pamper kit, and I talk about this in the Travel Essentials guide, but I even include like a fragrance spray. If somebody funky on the plane, you know, you just spray that on your wrist and you just pretend you're the only one on the plane. These are luxury candles that I make inspired by literature. This is Langston's Library, gotta bring that. And then of course I have my laptop. Noise canceling headphones, and then in my external hard drive. Make every flight feel like first class with these items. On top of it all, my toiletry bag, and we're good to go. So now that you got your wardrobe together and you're going to be clean and cute while packing just to carry on, let's talk about what you must know when traveling solo this year. And you can check that out in my next video. Right here. Here it is.